It's up to the Sonics to convince the Bulls and the basketball public that they have come here as true foes, not mere foils.
Anybody want to go over anything? Danny, Bennett? The Rock. Go. Around the door. Carolina. At guard. 6'6". Michael Jordan. Believe in yourselves. Trust each other out there. And be proud of what you've done. Now go out there and be big. Let's go. Now stay still. Here we go. What's going on?
Les Sonics veulent prouver leur valeur et démarrent le match en force.
Skips over to Kemp out on the wing, fires over Longley. Sean Kemp with an 18-footer.
Après une semaine sans compétition, l'attaque des Bulls est d'une maladresse inhabituelle en première période.
We knew that Seattle was going to come in and try to steal either one or two on our home floor, and what you want to be is sharp and ready for that, and that was our greatest worry coming in.
Harris! Harris!
The Chicago Bulls, it has been a long layoff.
33. Right now, their hope is that they're going to get an offensive rebound or a long rebound or a loose ball or steal. No turnovers, no rebounds.
The poor shooting continues by Chicago.
Rebound grabbed by Kemp. Outlet pass to Payton. Ahead to Johnson. Sneaks down the floor. To the glass. Lays it up and in.
Sonics playing great basketball. All cylinders working right now. The Bulls. Rust is starting to set in.
Block! Here!
Everything coming up Sonics here in the early going.
Let's go, Bulls! Let's go, Bulls! Let's go, Bulls!
Animés par leur rage de vaincre, les Bulls, comme durant toute l'année, parviennent à revenir. Jouant pour la première fois en finale, Ron Harper et Luke Longley engrangent les points avant de passer la main au finisseur suprême. Toujours brillant sous la pression, l'artiste Jordan transforme à nouveau la finale en prestation individuelle.
And Jordan is being guarded by Whitgate. Take it, Michael! Take it, Michael! Jordan!
Yeah, Michael!
Now Jordan going against Payton. Goes to the fadeaway. Oh, he wanted that shot.
Sous la pression de Jordan et des Bulls, Seattle semble au bord du désastre.
Stay right here! Flagrant toe!
Joe Crawford's going to go a flagrant foul.
I got a flagrant foul! It's a flagrant foul! We got 2 shots and possession!
The conversation continues. And a technical is confirmed.
Absolutely uncalled for situation.
Come out here, Bob. Come here. No, we just talking to him. We just trying to let him know what they were doing. That's not right.
I think it's a flagrant foul and then 2 technicals. We're going to just see a parade to the line. Now Chicago with a chance to open it up a bit here.
À la moitié du troisième quart-temps, les Sonics, menés de 11 points, manquent cruellement d'inspiration.
Be aggressive. Whatever you do, be aggressive. Don't be soft. Be aggressive.
Chicago up 7. Kemp goes to work. Turns on Longley. Left hands one up and in off the window. Shot Kemp.
And don't give up on your shooting. Pass it off and let the 3 shooting.
Deadlift Shrimp hoists in a 3-pointer. And the Sonics trail it 71-67.
This does not look good. 10-point lead. All of a sudden, we couldn't match up on defense. Get back.
Deadlift up the center of the floor, behind the back dribble in the flow, spots the seam, stops, pops to tie. He got it!
And the game is tied at 75.
Right now, I think Chicago's a little concerned.
So what we're doing is this. We're taking Tony, we're standing him out here.
Alors qu'ils se sentaient oubliés en play-off, Tony Kukoc émerge à nouveau.
They drop it in now to Kukoc, right side. Shrimp is there.
Kukoc with a focus move. Heading his way.
Now it is Kukoc, fires 3, buries it from the right-hand side. His jumper has been absent throughout the whole playoff. Tony Kukoc is feeling it.
A potential 4-point play.
George Karl warned his team,
Kukoc ayant marqué 10 points d'affilée, les Bulls ont à présent une avance insurmontable.
Steal by Harper. Can he control it? Does. Comes in. Left side. Biggest lead of the game. They're putting them out of their misery right now.
Et ils s'apprêtent à conclure.
MJ off the dribble. Michael crosses over. Michael falls, fires. Michael, a rainbow. Well, so much for the 9-day layoff and the concerns of Phil Jackson and the Chicago Bulls.
3 on the shot clock. Here comes Michael. Puts it on the floor. Pull up 16-footer. Put 2 more down for the King. He is the man.
Game 1 belongs to the Bulls. 107-90.
Pour le second match, les Bulls sont bien décidés à garder le même tempo.
You're sure shooting rocks at the beginning of the game except for Kemp.
Let's make it 2 in a row. Let's get off a good start.
Let's go, fellas.
Gentlemen, earlies and chases are all there. Hey, come on, gentlemen.
Just take your time and relax, and everything's going to work out great.
Pulls the trigger. No good. Offensive attack by Johnson. No good.
Dès la mise en jeu, il est clair que les Sonics ont changé depuis le premier match.
I will tell you, it is clear now that the Sonics are showing up with desire.
Mais les Bulls répondent coup pour coup à Seattle.
Hawkins with a beautiful move.
You can see the mindset of Hersey Hawkins. Going to attack the rim every chance he gets.
Les Sonics doivent compter avec Michael Jordan, qui marque 16 points en première mi-temps.
Jordan feeling it. Michael has his game face on, as always.
If Michael gets to the post-up, go double him. We still got goals on Michael Jordan. Every time he touches it, you're going after him.
And there comes Jordan.
It's inside the arc at the top, deflected beautifully by Askew. Hayden's loose, open basket, jams it home.
Blocked by Perkins, hands to Harper, rejected by Kemp.
Sonics hanging tough.
Steve, turn around and lead.
We've got 11 turnovers, guys. We're not moving the ball. We're not ready to pass the ball. We're not making sound plays out there. Let's get it down now. Let's go. Let's finish this half good.
Puts it on the
Les Sonics finissent fort, réduisant l'écart à 1 point. Le match reste donc à prendre. Jusqu'à ce que Dennis Rodman enflamme les Bulls au 3e quart-temps.
Dennis Rodman. And Kerr fires for 3. Rodman with the offensive rebound, and that ties an NBA Finals record.
It's Pippen for the 20-footer. Misses. Tap back Rodman again, Jack.
Dennis Rodman is killing the Sonics again, and George Karl is taking timeout.
You can't let them have 3 or 4 minutes where we freak out. We make this play.
Seattle crumbling under the building pressure right now in Chicago.
Prenant le relais de Rodman, Kukoc marque 8 des 10 points suivants.
Brown sends it to Kukoc. He fires it on the 3. He's got it. Special K burns him for 6 points, and it's 72-65. Now they hound the ball. They steal it. Pippen's got it. Right away from Askew. Oh, listen to the crowd. The Bulls on fire again.
Shot clock at 4. Perkins. Air ball.
What can they do against the Chicago defense?
Jordan. Leading. George Karl wants a timeout.
George Karl trying to rally the troops right now. They trail it 76-65.
Win or lose, we're taking something in that locker room and believe in each other in this huddle. You gotta believe that, guys. You fought too hard. Every one of you. Grab each other and trust each other. Don't do anything except fight, fight, fight.
Les Sonics luttent vaillamment. Au 4e quart-temps, ils réduisent le retard de 11 à 3 points.
Score it, and he's fouled by Kerr.
Skips to shot in the corner, deep. Takes Longley into the paint, turns the corner, lays it up and in with the right hand. He is fouled. Sean Kemp, one-on-one, blows by Longley.
Mais en fin de match, les Bulls mènent toujours et Pippen a la victoire au bout des doigts.
We got 2 shots.
So the situation, 8 9/10 seconds remaining. 3-point Chicago lead. As you mentioned, Matt, no timeouts for Seattle. So the Bulls get back to the Seattle front court. As Pippen misses on both. Rodman able to get a jump ball out of it.
Come on, Dennis. Oh, let you get off the line. Step cross.
The toss, the tap, Pippen, off, knock free, Shrimp, and there's a foul.
Well, Pippen missed 2. Now Rodman missing. Only 3 7/10 seconds to go in the fourth. The Chicago Bulls escape with the victory. The Bulls over the Sonics 92-88.
They've held court. Can you guys hold court 3 straight?
That's what it comes down to. We're going to have to go back in our building and take care of business. So backs against the walls at this point.
They're filing in here at Key Arena, a standing room only crowd to cheer their Sonics on.
We're at home, it's going to be rock and roll, it's going to be loud, it's going to be crazy.
Offense, fingers and flag. Gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one now. Southern!
They feel more energized here at home. I think they're confident here at home.
The SuperSonics hope that the energy, the hometown crowd, all of that translates into a victory.
Only 2 teams in the history of the NBA have been able to come back from an 0-2 deficit.
You know, they got more things to worry about. They got people patting them on the back. They got to save face on their home court. They're down 2-0. They really had all the pressure.
Seattle's got to have a great start today to give these fans some hope and keep them cheering.
We're on our home court. We're running all night long. We're running.
I think that Seattle maybe felt like that the home court advantage was going to do it for them in that third game, and we got off to a tremendous start.
Tony Kukoc joue à la place de Ron Harper, blessé. Les Bulls démarrent en trombe.
Chicago looked sluggish and slow of foot in game 2. Much quicker here to start game 3.
L'assaut précoce de Chicago démoralise les Sonics.
Another bad pass. The sloppy play by Seattle continues.
Could be a long afternoon for George Karl's crew unless they can handle the basketball.
Venus à Seattle pour dominer, les Bulls exécutent un match parfait qui laisse le public sans voix.
This is supposed to be the noisiest crowd in the NBA.
The strong survive. And you use their fans as your fuel. You use their emotion as your emotion.
Peyton baseline double teams. Jump pass right to Michaels.
The steal by Jordan, leading to the breakaway by Pippen. Oh, the Bulls are just eating up the Sonics in this opening quarter with 1:35 remaining. It's the Bulls 32 and the Sonics 12.
Sonics trying to put together field goals and start something here in the second 12 minutes.
Hawkins, 3-on-1. Peyton to Perkins. He's down. That gets the crowd going.
Sean, they 5 and go to the rim, okay?
Offensive foul. 40 offense.
Seattle tente désespérément de revenir, mais le jeu explosif de Jordan brise l'effort des Sonics.
Don't be afraid to throw to number 23. He's all right.
Jordan, yes.
Yeah, Mike.
Where's Michael? Where is it? Doesn't see. Back to Kukoc. 6. There's Michael.
All the way 15. Off the screen by Sally.
Good again.
Michael Jordan is in another time, in another space, on another plateau.
The Bulls by 18.
Michael wants to make a statement. He's making it over and over again.
Les coéquipiers de Jordan se rallient à leur leader.
With a dribble. Hard drive by Detlef running in off the
Yes!
Got it. A foul.
Well, a symbolic finisher to a first half that has been just splendid for the Chicago Bulls.
Cependant, en début de seconde mi-temps, la défense de Seattle bâillonne Chicago.
And again, the Sonics very aggressive defensively. They are jumping on the ball.
And the Bulls now appear to be the team that is rattled.
You guys aren't ready for this barrage down there. We got to get your feet underneath you, Luke.
Only about 5 points this half now. Let's go.
For 5 seconds, he traveled on the pass.
The Sonics take it back on another Bull turnover.
Stay in the game, gentlemen. Stay in the game and see if they get tired in the third and fourth quarter. Keep working your way back with your defense.
Les Sonics parviennent ainsi à remonter la pente.
They have cut that 24-point lead in half. 73-61.
Hope is still alive at the Key Arena.
Mais les Bulls gardent leur sang-froid.
They just cannot hit from downtown, and it leads to this. A fast break bucket by Jordan.
Et ils se distinguent également en défense.
A steal by Pippen. Kukoc chased by Perkins.
And look at the fans head to the exit.
Les Sonics sont désemparés, tandis que les Bulls contrôlent le match.
Come on, Luke.
À l'instar des héros habituels de l'attaque, Luke Longley apporte sa pierre à l'édifice.
Here's Longley getting inside. Nice move by Luke Longley.
Seattle rushed the ball, put a lot of pressure on the ball handlers, and they get good looks. I wish basketball were that simple, and sometimes it is.
Yeah, from down under. I'll tell you that.
What a game for Luke Longley. Longley with a playoff career high of 19 points.
Close it out, baby. One more game, baby. One more game, baby. One more game, baby.
This is the night the Chicago Bulls could sweep away Seattle.
Les fans des Bulls voient en cette soirée une promesse d'immortalité.
Sweep time.
Bulls and 4. It's a foregone conclusion.
I think it's going to be a tough task. I'm more relaxed now than I ever been. You know, maybe the 3-0 lead makes you a little bit more relaxed.
Look, Junior Pippen house, y'all.
This crowd's going to bring it up. They're going to be loose. They're going to be freewheeling. They're going to have everything going for them. You got to match that intensity early on.
Les fans des Sonics, réduits au silence au troisième match, assistent là à la renaissance de leur équipe.
It's the opportunity to show what we are, guys. Let's go out there and play together.
Great pass, Peyton Cook, and he smashes it home. A circus shot by Sean Kemp.
Pour la première fois dans cette finale, les Sonics rappellent qu'ils ont gagné 64 matchs au cours de la saison.
Bulls totally out of sync.
We've got a situation which we've got to get ourselves scored.
Les Bulls sont soudain devenus de simples mortels face à Seattle, qui prend enfin les commandes.
We want to win Game 5, but we still feel pretty good about ourselves right now. We're up 3-1, and we feel like we're in great shape.
Just put this down as a bad game and look forward to Friday.
L'équipe de Chicago reste sereine.
Just got to go out here and win this game, man. Let's go prolong it any longer. Let's go play hard.
Go 48, fella. Let's go.
Et elle démarre très fort.
Michael Jordan on the breakaway.
Tout comme les Sonics.
What a furious pace to this game.
Les deux équipes bataillent ferme, puis la défense des Sonics submerge les Bulls.
Defending hard on every possession. Making a pass is difficult.
Une fois de plus, les Bulls sont incapables de se défaire de l'emprise de Seattle.
I think they're tired, gentlemen. I think they're tired.
Les Sonics, eux, sont précis et rapides.
Instead of places in the history books. The Chicago Bulls now will go home and start searching for answers.
Destiny had a date with the Chicago Bulls, but now it flirts with the Seattle Sonics.
We didn't think we'd be back here, but we are.
Now the Bulls' place alongside NBA legends doesn't seem like such a burning question. The only thing burning is the Bulls' 3-0 lead, suddenly down to 3-2.
Understand game 4 and 5, what got us success. You played together and stayed together to the point that Chicago was becoming the team that was breaking apart.
Well, the champagne is still ready, guys, and it's maybe the coldest champagne in the history of sports. We were talking about the Bulls as a team for the ages. Now in Chicago, they're questioning, are the Bulls aging? Who would have thought that we would look at Michael Jordan and see what we think is a fatigued Michael Jordan? Somebody is daring to pull on Superman's cape, and that somebody has been Gary Payton.
So, is tonight the night Chicago celebrates? Or does Seattle push them to the brink?
Have some fun out there, gentlemen. And you have fun by passing the basketball and playing your style up and down the middle. Let's go. Sonics.
Les Sonics sont confiants, mais toute la saison, les Bulls ont su puiser dans leurs ressources. Ils ont une détermination forgée par 72 victoires. Et ce match marque l'apogée d'une saison épique.
This is the kind of start Chicago was looking for.
Et justement, les 3 leaders de la saison mettent les choses au point.
This team has overcome everything. I mean, a lot of teams cannot handle the pressure of have to go out there and do what people expect you to do. And this is what this team is all about. This team won't let anything get in its way.
The Bulls dominating.
D'emblée, les Bulls prennent l'avantage et ne le lâcheront pas.
To be a part of what has happened and to have gone through this whole season with all these guys, with Scotty and Michael and Dennis, what a huge thrill. I still can't believe sometimes that I've been lucky enough to be a part of it.
Curry guns the three from the right side. Good. Receiving curve up over Perkins. And it almost brought rain here in the United Center. The Bulls threatening to blow this Game 6 open.
Comme tout au long de l'année, chaque joueur assure son rôle à la perfection.
It's very special, really, because of a lot of guys who haven't been in this situation, and to be a part of them, and just to have the opportunity to see that reaction of them being here for the first time.
I think they're absolutely one of the greatest. They've delivered all year long.
Cette victoire couronnant leur épopée, les Bulls prouvent qu'ils ont l'étoffe des super champions.
It's been everything you could ask for out of a basketball season, from the winning to the teammates. I've had so much fun this year. I don't want it to end.
Les Bulls atteignent ainsi la consécration suprême, grâce à l'inspiration que chacun des joueurs a su tirer de ses partenaires.
And the Chicago Bulls are closing in now on that championship. The crowd is up. The celebration is underway in the United Center.
I mean, there's a lot of sweat, and there's been a lot of injuries this year, and you play through them because it's fun and it's enjoyable to be out there with the 12 guys on the floor, and you're sharing something.
I'm very proud of them, and I think that the fact that they have found a way to work together and enjoy each other's presence and touching each person's life in their own very inimitable way is, I think, terrific.
The Chicago Bulls have regained the NBA throne.
And they are going wild in the Windy City.
Every kid had his one big dream, I think. And I can recall growing up
talking about NBA championship, playing on the NBA championship team.
Your 72 wins, an NBA record, and this championship placed the Chicago Bulls among the storied teams in NBA and sports history.